Hello everyone. There's a hilarious glitch in my editing. I could have totally edited this so you would never noticed it, but I'm gonna leave it because it's the weirdest damn thing I have ever seen in all my time making Let's Plays. Now you're gonna go, this is a bit out of order. Yeah, no kidding. I have no idea why I recorded like this, but you'll know when you see it. But today's gonna be a boss fight. As soon as the skip happens. And trust me, it's very noticeable when it does. Damnedest thing I've ever seen in a recording of ever. Should be occurring here in about 2 seconds or so, give or take a second.
Over you!
Chris, how nice of you to join us.
Wesker.
Don't worry, your mission is at its end. Ouroboros is on the eve of its appearance. 6 billion cries of agony will birth a new balance.
Sorry, Wesker, but not on my watch!
Albert!
For the record, we skipped that cutscene, but this is supposed to take place before that cutscene right here. And I didn't do this. And all of a sudden it goes back into the cutscene. I've never seen anything like that. I think that was from when I might have recorded and stopped recording. Because I know we failed this QTE. I think that might have been what it was, but that was weird. Anyway, yeah, this level's boss fight. We'll get into that in a minute. This is all just one big QTE fest. Until you get inside. Once you get inside, it's a bit more of a fun level. Until then, though, all QTEs all day. Personally, I like QTEs, but only in moderate doses. Oh, there we go. That's the end of the QTE. So now we're actually into the gameplay.
Persistent son of a bitch.
So now what? You think our weapons can hurt that thing?
I don't know. But we gotta get the hell out of here before it destroys this place.
Okay, so basically all this is go the right way and hit the button when it comes up. That's all this is. Yeah, I used to have it memorized where every one of these spots were. I don't anymore, but those were fun times. So, Ouroboros, the boss fight, is very easy, if anybody can aim. If they use the thing that the game gives you. I'm the one that's going to be using what the game gives us, so we know this is not going to end well, because I can't aim for beans on a controller. But if you can, it goes very quick. So, you know, just throwing it out there. Probably should have had Conceived Sorrow be the one on that, but I don't think he ever I don't think he really ran for it. I did. But, duck. There we go. Now we should be going right up to the boss fight, or rather close to it here, I think. Oh wait, no, we got like one boss that we used to call, oh crap, what was that, what's that dude in Hollywood's name that, ah shit. We used to have a name for one of these types of enemies. Not Conceived Sorrow. Oh wow, that's a lot of mucus coming up. Oh man, one of the, you know the enemies that have the little meat sack on the side of them? We used to have a name for one of those, me and my first partner. We called him, shit, I forget what they called him. Oh, hi dude. Thanks for, that was kind of cheap, I was just gonna say it. To be fair though, I guess I kinda deserved it. But I don't think I did. Yeah, I don't have an explosive to take care of that many things, and I don't really want to deal with it.
Much appreciated.
I don't want the repeat of... Oh, that kind of sucked. Anyway, I can't... I'll probably remember the name after the recording ends, but not until then. Not until then. It would help if I remembered what the actual enemy name was. It was some old fat guy that used to be on cop shows. It's gonna piss me off until I remember what it is. Anyway, I guess I'll get off of that and actually start talking about the game here, because that's what we're actually supposed to be talking about, not some old Hollywood guy who I made up some kind of enemy name about. Anyway, This boss fight is very easy. There's two levels on it. There's the top level and then the bottom level. Excuse me. The top level is usually where I don't hang out. I usually hang out on the bottom level. Why? I don't know. It's actually a lot easier if you have the thing I have to go up to the top level, but if you're both on the top level, it's really bad because they only have one place to attack, and you're on it. It's a lot better to actually split up during that boss fight, unless you're having a lot of trouble and you're both, like, fainting all the time. Then you might want to be near each other, but even then, you might just double faint, and then that's game over right there. Cutscene time, I think. Or not. I thought this was a cutscene up here. Nope, guess not. Might as well be a cutscene, though.
Okay.
No, I'm trying to grab the other thing, but I'm apparently full on stuff. What's over here? Right. Something I really don't need much more of at this point in the game, but, alright. What we're looking for is this over here, I believe, this piece of paper. Yep, the satellite laser operating thing. Guess what I'm gonna be using. Now, the way this weapon works is you lock on by aiming.
We just might have a chance. The targeting device is on the roof. Come on, there's no time to lose.
Is you basically hover it over the enemy, and then you hit R2. This sounds easy in practice, but with those tentacles waving around like a jackass the whole time, not as easy as it might look. No, really, that's about it. The other person can just shoot the orange parts. That's it. It's easy. As long as one person can aim, this is very easy. If only I knew how to aim. Here we go. I believe it's right up here, and the boss fight starts through this door. Yep. They even give you a nice little door. Just want to make sure we're actually ready for the boss fight first. Yeah, those orange things, that's what you're aiming the satellite laser at. Satellite laser is that thing on the bottom, right to the left of the ladder you might have saw. But, oh hi. I want to use the keycard, thank you. You actually need the keycard, which I'm not really sure why, but you do. But yeah, it's a lot better if you're not both up here. The reason I like to be up here with this thing is it gives you a lot more room to actually, you know, see. As opposed to being downstairs where you're really a lot closer to the thing. Oh yeah, that needs reloading. I forgot all about that. Right. That's important. So essentially you're on clearing duty. Or the other person's on clearing duty while the other person's doing this. Wait for it. Well, I mean, to be fair, it's not really moving a whole hell of a lot right now. But trust me, once, yeah, now it will. This is the part that always screws me up because the thing just keeps moving. I mean, you can technically just shoot it like that, but I don't know if it does anything. I don't know if it does anything. Those things don't do a lot of damage unless you're on professional, even veteran. I don't think they do too much damage. But, it's also sometimes a little difficult to, get a lock on some of these that are off in the distance or on the side. I mean, not right now. I guess it was phase 3 I was talking about. Yeah, this is the one where they just start jiggling around for no real reason other than to screw up your aim. Yep. That's what that is. Trust me, when I remember one of these was like trying to pull teeth, one of these shots. And it took like 4 minutes. Like the majority of the boss fight was like this one shot. Well, you can't charge that because it's up. Yep. Be prepared to get frustrated. Oh yeah. Actually, that was not as frustrating as I thought it was. It seemed a lot more frustrating at the time, I'll just say it. It did. But yeah, this boss fight's probably one of the more boring in the game, in my opinion, just because you're only doing like one thing, which is waiting for one person to do one thing. And waiting for them to actually stop moving. That was actually really good. I don't think I've ever done this as fast as I have this run. This might be one of my speed runs. Like, I know that's probably sad because a lot of people are going, you are veering wildly left and right with your aiming. Yeah, it's a lot better than it usually is. To be fair, though, it's not looking like it's too difficult, which, is kind of cool, I guess. But where's the... Oh, there it is. He's getting ready to veer. Yep. I almost had an excuse there. But yeah, I think you gotta hit each and every one of these. So, this is the hardest one. It just starts jiggling all over the place. And, this is really why it's not good to both be on the same thing. Because this last one, all it will do is this. Over and over and over. And you can't really do anything as far as hitting it. And yeah, it's really annoying. Because it just keeps jiggling. It will not stop doing that, by the way. It literally will not stop doing that. It only has the 1 or 2 moves up here. But apparently it will eventually. It just takes a very long time. I didn't think it would. I thought it would just keep doing that. Call me crazy, after the 3rd or 4th time it did that, I started thinking it might only do that. In Super Smash Bros., we call that stale moves, Ouroboros. Stale moves, brother. And we should be able to just finish it here. This is the easy one. This is the goodbye shot, I think. Maybe not. I didn't think it was this long of a fight. Is it over? Apparently not. I didn't think it was this long of a fight. Apparently it is. It's been too long since I did this. Welcome to another sweep. I actually dodged one. Now let's try this. Stop, damn it. You see how annoying this is? I guess the best advice I can give is try to focus on the one way far away, because if you try and focus on the other one, it's just a shit show. It's just a shit show. Jesus Christ, would you stop jiggling around? Stop it. Stop it. Any minute now. Stop it. God, it's annoying to watch, just watching it. I don't even want to remember what it was like playing it. Jesus Christ, it never stops. And that's basically the only one you can aim at, right? Because, I mean, the other one just keeps doing that. So you have to aim at the one on the right, and it keeps jiggling back and forth, and it's hard to aim for shit. For all I know, it's because he's shooting it with the rifle. I don't know. Maybe it's because he's not shooting it with the rifle. I don't know the mechanics. All I know is whatever was going on there, I wished it wasn't. Well, we both used something at the same time, but oh well, I guess that works. I guess I don't need that. I'll just focus on killing the boss, as is my birthright. Yeah, I totally just wasted extra time just to hit circle. It's not my favorite boss fight. Let's just put it that way. That's actually quite a boring boss fight. It's not my favorite, but that's it for 6-2. Tomorrow we're finishing, or rather the next time, we are finishing Resident Evil 5. Except for possibly Mercenaries United. I haven't figured out if I'm going to do a playlist on that or not. Until next time, everyone. Until next time.